Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the TryLine podcast. On this episode, we'll be previewing a big round of footy that kicks off tonight with the Storm and the Eels. But before we get into that, I just wanted to shout out at a former teacher of mine, Mr. Thomas. He reached out to me during the week and said that some kids in his class at his new school, Alstonville High, they like to listen to the show. So I thought I'd give them a shout out. Jack, Zane, Joe, and Josh. So I hope you enjoy the show, legends, and just email in or text in, call in, and let us know what you think. Anyway, Danny, did you enjoy your week?
Yeah, I did. Thanks, mate. It's just been working, really. Same old story. Yourself?
Yeah, looking forward to the footy tonight. Big game, the Storm and the Eels. But before we jump into that game, I thought we'd start by giving our top 3 players in the NRL. So I'll start. I'll go. My third best player in the NRL, he plays tonight. That's the King, Clint Gutherson. And then my top 2, I couldn't really split them. And so in no order, I got James Tedesco and Cam Munster.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. I've got actually 2 of the same players in King Gutho, legend, and Tedesco. But I've actually thrown in Jason Taumalolo in there because I just think he's unstoppable. In his second stint, unbelievable.
Yeah, well, I think Clint Gutherson will have a big game tonight, actually. Well, let's talk about that game. It's the Eels and the Storm. That's at Bankwest. And Parramatta are unchanged this week. They look to bounce back after the loss last week to the Dragons. The Storm, they have a lot of outs, actually. They have Jesse Bromwich, Vunivalu, Dale Finucane, and Jerome Hughes is laid out today. That means Cooper Johns is going to take his place, making his debut tonight.
It's a lot of outs for the Storm. Yeah. A lot of big outs as well. I haven't seen Cooper Johns play before, but apparently they've got wraps on him.
Yeah, I heard
but
that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I would take the Storm at the line on this game. So they're plus 6.5. That gives them a try head start. Yeah, that's about it for me.
I reckon Jerome Hughes is a huge out. I thought he was one of the main reasons they won last week. So he's a really big out. I heard the same. I heard a lot of people have big raps on Cooper Johns, so we'll have to see how he goes tonight. And then we'll go to the Friday game, Panthers and Sharks. Is at Panthers Stadium. The Panthers are unchanged and they're just flying. They're going for 10 straight. The Sharks are also unchanged. Johnson and Dugan have minor injuries though.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard that Johnson actually passed his fitness tests earlier today. We'll see how he goes though. But just a quick fun fact actually, the Panthers have scored the first try in their last 13 games.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to be picking the Panthers for this one. I think they'll just be too good.
Yeah, I'll go the Panthers as well. The other game on Friday, Broncos-Dragons. I think the Dragons will be winning this one. Payne Haas is a huge out for the Broncos. Flegler's out. Turpin's out. Brodie Croft has been dropped for Anthony Milford, so that keeps changing, that halves combination. Paul Vaughan's back after his COVID breach, and Tristan Saylor and Fui Mayono are out.
Ooh, the Dragons have been looking good the past couple of weeks, I've thought. And what's his name? Paul Vaughan. Not Paul Vaughan.
Paul Vaughan.
Vaughan. Paul Vaughan, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
What's his name?
Paul
Is it Paul Vaughan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but he's a good player. I just think that they're going to blow the Broncos out of the water.
Yeah, that'll be too good, I think. Darius Boyd actually has a 25% winning record against the Dragons. So Dragons seem to get the better of him. The first game on Saturday, Titans-Raiders. Jai Arrow's out, which is a big out, but Jared Wallace will start after having a strong game last week. Don and Semi are back. Kevin Proctor is obviously suspended for 4 weeks. Only one change for the Raiders. Hudson Young is back, and Ryan Sutton will go to the bench.
Nice. here's a fun fact. Another fun fact, the second fun fact for the day. The Titans haven't beaten a top 8 side since 24th of May 2019. And that was
Jesus.
Manly at Lotto Land 453 days ago.
Far out.
So, yeah, I'll be back in the Raiders in this game.
Yeah. I think probably Jairo's too big of an out, and the Raiders are making a charge towards the semis, so I think the Raiders will win too. Second game on Saturday, Tigers Roosters. The Tigers are unchanged, but Tual's at 18th man, and I think there's talk that he could come back. I'm still tossing up whether to get him in my fantasy side or not, so I don't know. Brett Morris, Jared Riagros, and Flanagan are all back in the team, but the Roosters, they have so many injuries right now. Like, just to name a few, Keary, Tupou, Crichton, Cordner, Lamb, like, they got so many injuries. I think they're going to really struggle for a couple of weeks here. I'm taking the Tigers in an upset.
I'm gonna second you there, mate. I think the Tigers will get it done. The Roosters, they're just missing too many players.
Yeah.
A lot of players. But yeah, it's Trent Robinson's 200th game as the Roosters coach. But unfortunately, I don't think that'll be enough to get the Roosters over.
I think if you're a bit nervous about the Tigers, plus 6.5 for the Tigers is probably a good market to look at there. Rabbitohs Manly, that's the last game on Saturday. Liam Knight's been suspended, so Jack Johns will come into the team for him. That means both Matty Johns' boys will play this weekend. Manly, some news on Manly. Thompson's going to play despite his tongue being split. Did you see that? We put the photo up on our Twitter if anyone wants to check it out. It was dirty. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see it. It was like almost halfway up his tongue was split in two. It's like those people that get it surgically done to make it so that.
It was disgusting. But they reckon he'll play. Brendan Elliott's out for the rest of the year with an ACL, so Garrick will play fullback until Turbo comes back, and Marty Tapau is back starting at prop. I've got Manly in this game.
Oh, Manly.
Yeah.
We've got different news from Mix Mailbag on Facebook. He's given us his bet for the round. So yeah, make sure you check him out for all your racing and sporting bets. That is at Mix Mailbag on Facebook. He's got the Bunnies winning 1-12.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
Week, I mean, I'm going to have to go with Mix Mailbag on this, mate. Last week, he got the winner. He picked the winner. He had Storm head-to-head against the Roosters.
Yeah. And
also, he's given us an extra bonus tip, mate. So any NBA fans that are possibly listening to this, the Thunder Rockets series, Game 2, he's got the Rockets to win and James Harden to score over 30 points.
Oh, well, there you go. Load up on that, guys. On Sunday, the first game on Sunday is the Bulldogs Warriors. Hopewadi's back at fullback. Montoya will be out. Josh Jackson and Napa are out. Josh Jackson's a huge loss for the Bulldogs. Huge loss. And only one change for Warriors. Katoa is suspended. I think the Warriors will be winning this and probably winning well, I think.
I don't think they will be winning by a lot, to be honest. I think they're going to be winning by 1-12. I'll pick 1-12 again. I just think that the Bulldogs, they did look pretty good in patches last week. And if they can ring together a full 80-minute performance, I think it will be a lot closer than what you think it will be.
I think Josh Jackson's probably too big of an out for him. I think it's going to hurt him. So I got the Warriors 13+. And speaking of 13+, Knights Cowboys. If anyone takes the Cowboys in this game, don't talk to me. Cowboys are no hope. Knights will be winning well. They've only got one out. Daniel Safiti is out. His brother will come in for him. For the Cowboys, Ruben Cotter is back. Jake Granville drops back out of the side. He's been in and out all year. Knights 13+. Put your house on it. That's going to be the result.
I'm actually with you there. I agree with you there. I've actually got my Danny's Degenerate Delight on this game. So that's if you're running a bit low on funds. Your last $10. It's the last game of the round. Sorry. So you got first try scorer Stafford Toa, into anytime try scorer in Kalen Ponga. Newcastle Knights minus 19.5, and
Far out.
total match points over 44.5.
So what's that worth?
That's worth, if you don't power play that, that's your sports bet. If you don't power play that, was at $45.50. If you power play it, $54.
All right, put the house on that, punters. Put the house on that. All right, well, that's it for this week's episode. Remember that we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Chrome Podcasts, all the podcasts, every single one. Just look us up. We're there. Just search TryLine. If you do happen to check us out, leave a review. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, if you want to see anything on the show. And remember to follow us on Twitter at TryLineYT. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your